Hi, it's Donna Barr of Donna Barr Media Services. I'm glad you came back. So now you've purchased your domain name on GoDaddy, and if you go up to hosting and SSL, we're going to shortcut the rest of the options. They'll be trying to sell you other stuff, but just go to hosting and SSL up here, and then go to manage your hosting. And it's very secure. It kicks you out if you are sitting too long and don't do anything. So that's actually a good thing for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go into the cPanel, and we're going to manage that. And what we're looking for on here, and don't be intimidated by everything on here. There's an awful lot that you can do in here, but you are just going to concentrate on one thing, and that is to set up something called a WordPress blog. And I'm not even sure why they call it a blog anymore, because WordPress is used to run stores. It's used for blogs, of course, but you can run just about any kind of website off of WordPress. It's one of the most supported website softwares in the world. And I'm going to show you simply how easy it is to install it. So we're just going to click on that. Okay, so it's explaining to you right here what it is, and we want to install it. If you want to read this over, you can, but let's just, I promised you 5 minutes at a time, so we'll just go install this application. And normally I would just leave this empty. You see, here's my domain name, and I know I bought a .ca name, but I also have the .com, and normally we would just leave this blank. There would be no extra directory, but I want to make a demo site for you, so I'm going to create a directory called demo. Don't get confused by directories and all of that. All you have to do is leave this blank and click install. But for my purposes right now, I'm going to put it in a separate folder. Okay, we're accepting the license agreement. We're updating to minor versions automatically. You don't want it to automatically update your WordPress plugins. You can do that on your own. I'll show you how. Don't automatically update WordPress themes. You want to know that, but you do want it to automatically update. Okay, and that's important, because then if you don't update your site here, when you go and do those, occasionally there is a problem with updating. And if you created the backup, in this case automatically created the backup, it will save you a lot of grief. All right, so this is not going to be my username. I'm going to give it this and then a secret password. And this I'm going to put as my regular email. And we're going to call this Prince Albert Errand Services. And I don't want it to say just another WordPress site. I want it to say that we are taking on tasks. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about this. If this was an actual site, I might do that, but right now I'm not going to worry about it. Yes, we're going to limit failed login attempts. That's just security, so if someone's attacking your site, and people do, then it will shut it down for a temporary time, and we are not enabling multi-site at this moment. Okay, and advanced settings, we'll let WordPress worry about that. And there's the install button. Just going to review this again. Okay, so we're installing WordPress. Normally you would just keep this as it is, and this would be blank, but I'm creating a folder. WordPress keeps updating itself, so if I drop that down you can see the older ones, but this is the current working version of WordPress. And choose your language, you must accept the agreement, and then we've been through the rest of this. So here we go, we're going to go to install. And we will let it do its thing. Once this is done, you will have an actual site ready to go. But of course, you're going to want to make it look like your site with your information on it. And so one of the things you need to do as homework is to get the images you want together for your website, and also think about what you want to say. Keeping in mind that your first page needs to do a few things in the first seconds that someone sees your site. The first thing, they have to automatically know what your site is about, why it's there, what it's for. The second thing is you need to have a way to have an irresistible offer for your customer. And what that means is as soon as they get there, they have to see that there's something attractive for them to sign up for, so that they will put in their name and email right away. And when they do that, you are creating a list that will allow you to work with your customers one-on-one and develop a really good relationship. And this is all about local customers coming to your local business. So what better way than to actually communicate with them at the email level? In today's society, that's one of the most personal levels we have. And we can see it's still processing. Okay, so it looks like it's finished. And it has shown you the directory. If you were going into the files, etc., it showed me here too. I got an email with the installation information on it. And so at this point, we can go click on this and we can log into it, and you will see what the site looks like. Actually, I'm going to click on it here. We'll open it in a new tab, and you can see what it looks like fresh out of the box. And then in the next video, I will take you in to see how to begin customizing it. So you can see here it's got the title I chose, it's got the subtitle. Every WordPress that is installed starts off with this. It's a post that comes with WordPress, but we will change that. So we'll stop for now, and when you're ready, go on to the next video for another 5 minutes.